Well, hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Lisa Hutchison, and I'm a pharmacist at the Donald W. Reynolds Institute on Aging and a faculty member at the UAMS College of Pharmacy. And with me today is Haley Hervey. She's a senior pharmacy student that's helping me, and we're happy to be joining the UAMS Centers on Aging in bringing you our first talk about medications and senior adults. So our topic today is polypharmacy.
So what is polypharmacy? Well, that is a term that we use to describe the simultaneous use of multiple drugs to treat one condition or one problem. That's just a fancy way of saying you're taking more than one medicine to treat only one problem. And that can happen because of many different reasons.
Well, many of the causes of polypharmacy have to do with being an older adult, because as an older adult you have multiple health problems, and so you get multiple medications prescribed by many different doctors and specialists, and these may not be people that know each other and what each other is prescribing, so you end up being on too many medications, and not all of them are needed over time.
So maybe your medication basket looks something like this. Is that bad? Well, not exactly, because medicines do provide many benefits in treating and preventing health problems. However, sometimes polypharmacy can be inappropriate. I mean, this is a burden to try to manage this many medications, taking them correctly at the right time every day, and not to mention the number of times you would have to go back to the doctor or to the pharmacy to get refills. And I don't know about you, but this looks like it could cost a lot of money. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that you're not taking a medication that's no longer working or that's no longer needed, or to make sure that one medicine has not been prescribed to treat a side effect of another, and that's what we call prescribing cascade. And we want to prevent prescribing cascade. We want to make sure that the medicines you're on are treating you effectively, and or make sure that there's not another treatment option out there that would be a better choice for you. People with inappropriate polypharmacy can experience some harmful effects, so we want to make sure that you're on what you need to be on and nothing extra.
That's right, because sometimes medications combine and cause problems with each other. So maybe you get drug-drug interactions where one drug makes the other one work too much, or you have more side effects, or perhaps they cancel out each other's effects. There can be harmful effects that occur that are things that you wouldn't really expect. Maybe you're on a prescription for a Parkinson's medication, and then someone else adds a prescription for insomnia, and together they might cause memory problems. They could cause falls, which could then lead to fractures, taking you to the hospital, and then it could even lead to death. So we need to figure out if you have polypharmacy.
And so one thing that you can do to help your healthcare providers is to create a current list of your medications. And this is an example. And as you can see here, this person is taking atorvastatin, which is the generic for Lipitor, and they take 20 milligrams in the evening, and it's for their high cholesterol. So you could fill out a chart such as this for each of your medications. That way, whenever you go to a doctor or you go see a specialist, you have your medication list and they will know exactly what you're taking. This list is unlikely to be available to all of your healthcare providers, so it is important to share that list even with family members or a caregiver, just in case you're not able to provide the list yourselves.
And that's right. And your pharmacist can also be a person that you want to share that list with. Or maybe you want to take your whole basket of medications that you have pulled out of your medicine cabinet and take it to your pharmacist so that they can look over them with you and ask the important questions. They can organize them according to whether they're for your heart or for your lungs or what their indication is, and then go through some specific questions about each med that would help you determine if it was appropriate to continue that medication. So for instance, do I still need to take this medication? Is it still helping my condition or myself feel better? then could it be causing a problem that another medication has then been added to treat? And then could there be drug-drug interactions so that one medicine is canceling out the effect of another, or it's making the side effects of the other worse? And always look for duplicate medications. That happens all the time, and sometimes we accidentally are taking both meds at the same time. So be sure to ask your pharmacist about information on your medications, and they could even print out some information for you to take home with you.
So, say you and your pharmacist decide that you have some duplicates or that some of your medications are no longer helping. What should you do? Well, first of all, we want you to talk to your doctor before you stop any prescription medications, because you want to work with the medical team to make a plan to stop them. So it is important that you don't abruptly stop taking any medications, because that also could lead to health problems. So, such as maybe your condition gets worse, and that means that you actually did need that medication. Or some medications can have rebound symptoms if they are discontinued too quickly. So that some medications need to be slowly tapered over time before you just stop taking them. So it is important that you talk to your doctor and talk to your pharmacist before you decide to stop taking any of those medications.
Thanks, Haley. This brings us to an end of our discussion. Hopefully these tips will help you in avoiding inappropriate polypharmacy and will help tailor your medicines to meet your own needs. So please message or comment if you have any questions, and be sure to join us next time for new tips about medications that you need to be aware of. Thank you.